Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 of this Genting vlog, and honestly, it has been some time since I finally got resettled, and yeah, I kind of lost my voice, so don't mind me or you guys watch this vlog, and some of my voiceover has been done before, so it's a little bit of a struggle for me right now, but I hope you guys enjoy the content as much as I enjoy doing it for you guys. Okay, so time check, it's roughly about 9 AM Singapore time. So heading off to the gym. So 9 to 10:30 is the gym slot. And then breakfast time at Lido because don't think we'll get any breakfast slot at the Chinese or Western anymore. So afterwards it's lunch and book dinner at the Tapanyaki for 9 PM. So there's a lot of time sparing on today. So we'll see how things goes. I felt that the gym equipments were just sufficient. However, at some point, if you were to go to the gym at the time slot that you book slightly a bit later, you just realize that there isn't much equipment for you, or you are just forced to wait a little while for people to finish their sets before you could actually use them. So I find myself being trapped, waiting to actually just use the treadmill. So however, towards the end of the time slot, you realize that actually people are just going to get out of the gym, and if there in like much people that is joining on the later slot, sometimes you can actually just try to negotiate with them for a little while more being in the gym, so that might help. But really working out with a sea view is just fabulous. So thank you for Chinese restaurant, and on deck 8, and it already links all the way to the back. All the way. So for lunch, I realized I did a big mistake. I went to the main dining hall to queue for a slot, but I was really totally wrong because really never go down if you're not ready to eat early, right? Because I went down to try to get a slot early, but really it was going to be the first come first serve basis, and then they'll release slots for later once the restaurant is being totally filled up. So then really just try to go down slightly, 5 to 10 minutes after like the official lunch time, and just wait a little while around the corner to wait for them to give out the lunch slots for later at the main dining hall, or even for dinner slots. But really, when I was on the trip, everything was very unclear, and this is why the reason like I make these videos is because I really would like to help you guys out to make the perfect decision and to make wise choices for your cruise journey. So I really hope that every bit of my content do help you guys out. So even the Western and the Chinese are having a long queue, and then they won't even give me a number for later just yet. So it's a bloody waste of time. And if you guys are gonna come on this cruise, seriously, I do not advise being kiasu unless you really want to eat at early time, which I thought I can queue to get the number, but not the case. So I'm gonna go back to the room, take a shower, freshen up, maybe go for a cocktail. Okay, so after yesterday's jacuzzi, right, my hair kind of feels like super dry up and everything. So just showered and conditioned my hair, so hopefully it'll be better. And honestly, right, yesterday when I came back from the jacuzzi, something I noticed that was off was that, so when I took out my pants, the color started to come off, and it's so vivid, like in this thing right here, you can see
that there is like this colorization right here. I don't know what they put inside the water, because I have like worn this pair of like beach shorts in a lot of places, and I was quite surprised that like there is this colorization now. I'm quite disappointed with this experience cruising after like phase 2 heightened alert, because I don't know, the whole thing about the whole boarding process was like so long, and then afterwards service weren't that good. Of course there are still like good areas definitely, but there are still like some areas that weren't that good at all. And yeah, I just hope that things will get better, and let's just make the full use of the day today, and that's that. Hello from the Zouk Beach Club, and it's so empty now. Let's go and take a look really. So right now they have like a Japanese theme, right? And ooh, wow, it's so warm. I'm gonna go and do the zip line later right there. So let's hope that I'll do that. And yeah.
So after my lunchtime, I actually slightly towards the evening, I actually went to do the outdoor sports activities. So there are a few water slides available, and I did what the guide said, right? Level 1 and level 2, which weren't so crazy. But however, right after doing level 2, I just felt that my heart was racing, and it just felt like something like I just couldn't do it anymore. I just couldn't go for the other levels of the water slides. So in the end, I just retreated myself, and I just don't want to put myself at risk, you know. So I just discontinued doing the whole water slide thing. And then afterwards, you know, I was quite thankful because I actually just stopped in the right time, because I managed to get the last slot for the whole zip lining experience. So sadly there isn't any video of me doing water slides, not the zip lining, but honestly it was a great experience because it was right at sunset, where I zip line across from one place to the other. Watching the whole sunset was just fabulous.
Water slide, let's go! I think this is the beginner's part. It goes all the way up. Let's go up. Oh oh no, people are just moving down. It goes all the way from above. Wow. And it's wet, so be careful. Yeah, there's a chess park, but I don't even know how to play chess. Oh wow. Just gonna keep continuing. And then there's rock climbing. There's basketball court. Hey, wow.
You know, it was slightly terrifying before the zip line, when you are just standing there and just getting ready, but it was worth the experience. I mean, doing the climb to the zip line was okay. It was the zip line that was a bit scary, but after all, it was really a good experience. So afterwards, I actually went back to get cleaned up and to get ready for dinner. And Teppanyaki is actually considered a specialty restaurant, so you do have to pay for the extra dining. And I really feel that it was worthwhile to give it a try, especially watching it as like a performance, right? But that's for like the interior and balcony rooms. I'm not too sure about the suites, so do refer to any other people's video if you are staying in the suites, which I really hope that it will help you to decipher whether if the Teppanyaki or any other exclusive dining would be included in the suites booking.
Wow.
Jumbo samurai,
Yeah.
chicken and prawn, and chicken and beef,
Yes. Right.
medium well.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, just order room service. Anyways, just back from the Dream Boys show. Basically, I didn't know what I was in for, but oh dear, it was just basically a Go Boy show with ending like a straight ending. They have like drag elements, but we cannot film inside or cannot take photos. So sad for you guys. But yeah, it was. I don't even know what I was in for. I just basically booked it, and it was $60 per person. So oh dear. But anyways, okay, it was quite fun. So many straight people. I think yeah, on the verge of like normalizing like drag shows or like go boy shows, but wow. So anyways, the $60 ticket is looking something like this, which you will have the complimentary VR games, and always of course somehow my plans doesn't work out as it is, so in the end didn't use the 2 free games, and today's like the last full day. So tomorrow we'll be disembarking the ship at like 10:10ish, as they stated on the form here, which is what I received before and you guys will have seen before. And yeah, that's all for the cruise, I guess. I don't think I'll really want to wake up tomorrow early in the morning for breakfast. I think I'm quite filled for dinner and I don't really want to be up, so yeah. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you everyone, bye. Singapore already, so this is the last day and wow, so nice. I'm not sure, but I feel like I'm like the only one up now at the balcony. I barely slept, right? Because I watched the show and then I was on my phone until like I think 2 or slightly past 2, and that's Marina Bay Sands right there. Like wow, and then there's a flight taking off now. Insane morning. Yeah. There we are, flight taking off, and here we are approaching back to Singapore. And I don't know why, like it's trying to get back to Singapore so early, but okay. So this really concludes the end of the trip, I guess. I don't know if I really want to go down for breakfast because like I'm still full, but I want to go and get some water before we actually disembark, so just make use of drinks package, I guess. Okay, I shall get down to get some water. I'm literally heading the opposite direction. I can feel like motion sickness now. But anyways, I want to go and watch the sunrise. I don't know, because the thing is that like the sunrise would have been almost complete, but let me go and get some water first. And now I learned my lesson, just go to bar 360 because they will be always open. Get down there and then afterwards get my drink and then go out afterwards. And I'm still full from yesterday's dinner, so yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna check out breakfast area. I'm so sorry guys because I'm very full. But like we can definitely go and look out at the buffet and see how many people are there, but that's all it is. yeah. Definitely, there's still like a queue for leader buffet, but it's not really a lot of people. But supposedly there's still quite a amount full of people, so more people are joining. But nah. I definitely just want to get coffee, but the thing is like I don't want to go in and like having to like you know hang with others because I feel like I'm so knuckled. So once getting back and depart from the ship, right, I will just sleep really after I get back. But as of now, I would just really want to watch the sunrise. And I realized yesterday I wanted to go to Palm Court for like night drinks and Indian. Didn't do it. But anyways, morning guys. I'm surprised that I even like got up and get ready in just like maybe 2-3 minutes. Oh dear. And it's so wet. I think we would have like passed through like rain and everything yesterday, but then I just didn't notice. But then MSC is right there. You can see the cargoes. What else? Anything special? There's like nobody, so that's all. So yeah, having breakfast again. I don't know if I really want to go down for breakfast because like I'm still full and I'm still full from yesterday's dinner. So back at the western place that I had last time too, sitting by the window view this time just to look out really. So I end up still ordering food, ordering cinnamon waffle and fruits. So but no alcohol this morning just yet. I'll start off with a coffee first. So cheers to that. Cheers to a non-alcoholic drink. Surprisingly, I just somehow like the view here. So it looks great. So thankfully I don't want to eat too much, so just nice. The waffle is actually quite small. If you like, of course we'll look in, but if you like compare it right to like hand size, it's smaller than my hand. So that's good. Okay, how close are we to Singapore? I have no idea, but I think there are definitely like some buildings over there or whatever. And yeah, some fruits and a coffee. We are indeed getting closer and closer to arriving back in Singapore. And oh no, you can see we are back. There's a CBD right there. And Gardens by the Bay somewhere. Yeah, spottable right there. There's a Marina Bay Sands, so yeah. Crazy sun today, and from I just gonna catch the sunrise from like having a water to having a coffee, and then ended up having like little bits and pieces to eat. So yeah, quite satisfied I guess. Thank you. Hello.
Morning. Your name, sir?
Mr. Chua?
Junho.
Yes, correct. Thank you. So this time around we actually poured at a different side. Okay. Go back and sing. Cheerios.
Don't mind you from behind, thank you.
Hi.
Hi, good morning. Just
Oh.
one serve. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, have a nice day.
Thank you. This concludes the end of the trip, I guess. Like final moment. Oh my gosh, I'm still like quite a bit red. Probably because of like the martini. What else? What else I had? Mimosa and sake. So